New Egghead Climax campaign. Flawed status. Cypher Pole. 10% damage boost when clawed. Attack Bruce or Cypher Hole. 5% damage dealt to enemies. Elements. Okay. Interesting. Yo, Shirohige, what's up, man? I need to go back and get that. I've been good, man. I have to stop buying Burgess's frags. Where is he? Where is he? Yep, Litchi banner is back. Looking good. Hey man, Litchi is still good, dude. Litchi is okay. At the very least, he can stop Bonnie and Kuma from transforming for like a second. Well, not transforming, but like going in between each other, right? Alright, well, I do need to just quickly get the event pass and whatnot. So let's just do that. She has 12 tickets, huh? Okay. Yo, Soham, what's up, man? Alright. Where the Winds Meet? I haven't seen that one at all. I've not heard of that one. What kind of game is it? Free RDs, Bandai's cooking. They do it every time, man. Let's just hope that they're actually cooking and they don't just say, oh, here you go, have an EX as well. Have a brand new EX as well. Let's just hope that it's just the free RDs. Optimization is a bit bad right now. What kind of game is it? RPG about earlier China lore. Oh, okay. That does sound kind of interesting. Alright. That should be that. Then I'll have a look if I can. I don't forget about it later. We'll see. Anyways. Challenge battle was tag battle, right? I guess I'll quickly get this done. I should be able to just add Bonnie and Kuma. And then I don't know who else I can add in here. Who else was I using? I mean, I was using Saturn, but I don't want to use... Whatever, I'll just put you in there. That's fine. How many points is it? 35. Okay, that should be fine. They're giving 59 frags and 2,000 zone Kaku frags. Yeah, unfortunately, I have Kaku pretty much done, so... Unfortunate, dude. He's boost 3 already for me, so... Check which medals is in the CB ranking. Oh, I forgot about that. I'll do that, so after this. 60 golden frags. Yeah, 60 golden frags is good. Of course. Especially since I used 400 on Kuman Bonnie. Let's hope that I can get 400 before the next EX comes out. I should be fine. As long as we don't get some stupid EX. If it's Bonnie, then I'm skipping, but... I'm not skipping, but I'm not going to buy the tickets for Bonnie, dude. Latest episode was great, but I still hate the fact that Bonnie did that, dude. I hate it. Just don't like it. Nice. Damn. You hope this channel battle... Well, if I didn't have lag, I would have been fine there, but sure. Okay, so I will do this since I have double Kizaru. Alright, sure. Dude. You hate this challenge battle with noobs, they just steal your characters. That's fine. I should be able to get the flag from LPG, I think. Why does he take so much damage, dude? So, first of all, why was Aokiji not downed by my skill? Second of all, why does he take so much damage, dude? Whatever. You can't do anything when the other guy brings trash characters. Vegapunk, like, I just don't see anything out of him, dude. I really don't. Forgot to look at the medal, by the way. I just don't see anything good from him, man. It's the same thing with Jinbei. Like, you release a unit, but there's nowhere to use him, man. Exactly, like, that's the same shit that they did with Dark Rayleigh and Dark Roger. They released Dark Rayleigh with Dark Roger, but Dark Roger crushes Rayleigh, so it's like, well, what's the point? Why release this unit? You know? Boost 3 Garp, huh? Hopefully Sabo does not go for the first flag. Oh wow, he killed him. Isn't that a boost 3 Garp? I have no idea what just happened. Anyways. They washed off their RDs for Saturn and Kizaru. I'll look at what the medal is for Soham's sake. Where's the blue element defense? I guess it's for Lucci. I guess. I should get rid of Vegapunk, honestly. Yo, Dusk, what's up, man? I forgot to change. Oh well. I was thinking of making like a Kuma and Bonnie set for Kuma, but I thought against it. I thought it was fine. It's fine the way that it is. You just use both the Dressrosa damage reduction medals on him. I haven't tried damage reduction on him. I guess these are just bots. I guess the bots are still filling up League, or the challenge battle. I thought because of the first two matches that we would have actually people. I guess it's fine. Only 5,000, dude. Bots use real player accounts to make them look less suspicious. No wonder I saw a freaking Boost 3 Garb that got one shot by Sabo. I mean, if that wasn't a bot, then I don't know what's going on, dude. No, I think they just use the same information in the account, maybe. Something like that. So the unit levels and like boost levels and things. Damn, bro got the color for Bonnie Kuma. I didn't really like the colors, if I'm being honest. I thought they were kind of trash. Really, Sabo. When the player isn't playing the account, gets like duped or something, the bot uses it. Yeah, but I mean like that it gets duped. So they take the information in the account and just use that. They should have given Kuma a pink color, like his little ship that was made up of the Bonnie. Yeah, it was kind of too generic, the pictures that they used, if I'm being honest. Oh yay, so close to the double reset. 10 levels away, dude. I still haven't worked out how to change the names, if I'm being honest. Vegapunk's icon looks so weird, especially the ugly gray one. Yeah, Vegapunk's icon looks so weird. It doesn't look like OPPR. I mean, that's true. I thought that they could make him into an EX. He could be like a really goofy character, and that would work. But I guess they didn't want to do that. Nice. Damn. Nice. You know that Roger's in tears right now. I mean, it's his fault for being there, if I'm being honest. Nice. Nice. Good game, dude. Yeah, what did you do, bro? Honestly, this guy, like, good game, dude. What did you do, though? Like, I literally wiped the entire bot team. Good game, man. Yeah, sure. Yo, Zurays, what's up, man? Yo, you're not gonna get the bounty color? Nah, I mean, I don't like any of the bounty colors, if I'm being honest, BMV. I don't like any of them. The Jinbei ones are cool. I like one of the Jinbei ones, but the Kuma ones, I didn't, yeah, nah. The white jacket Kuma's alright. Yeah, but it looks too... It's like, I don't know, it's like too generic. The white color. But yeah, they're kind of mid. The purple Kuma is cool. I mean, maybe. Really? That didn't hit? That's crazy. Better than the original, at least. Yeah, the Jinbei ones were alright. I like the Jinbei ones, kind of. Wait, after I'm done with this, I'll go back and look at the shop again. My god, dude. A final end of month for the year for me. And it's always the one with all the problems. Now Jinbei can look cool when he dies to Kizaru's frame 1, yep. Jinbei can look cool with the zero score that he has at the end of games. He'll look so cool, dude. Ramp Taxi, what a great name. Jinbei is good, I'm just coping, dude. Jinbei's alright. He's better than Vegapunk, that's true. That is true. I don't know what they were thinking with Vegapunk, bro, dude. He looked good on paper, but then when you use him, it's just like I thought this guy was good, man. What happened? You know? And now I have to kill the Zoro for this guy because he can't do it himself. Damn, I thought that would hit. Oh, I forgot Kuma is the one that you need for him. I always forget what he did. Why did that hit me? Kuma also kills him on the flag when he teleports. I guess. He needs more Saturns around, I guess. Well, that's the thing, is that, like, people aren't that fond of Saturn, dude. Tag Battle is so fun you didn't even realize you spent 3 hours with your friend in CB. I mean, Tag Battle is fun when you're playing with friends, that's sure. That is true. If you're playing with friends, then yeah, it's fun. If you're just like me and you just want to get the rewards, then yeah, it's kind of just there. I wish they would bring back Cruise Battle, though. I really want them to bring back Cruise Battle. I honestly enjoyed that. That was my favorite, what do you call it, challenge battle, if I'm being honest. I liked the restrictions of locking your characters, so then you would have to use characters that you didn't really use, so that you could save your other characters for when you got later on into the cruise. Use Frankie at first. Enemies do not expect skill 2 at the previous map, and it's super easy. Yeah, I wish I had Frankie. Now, how about tons of treasure for the billionth time? Yep. How about tons of treasure for the billionth time, and then we can go back to Tag Battle after that? How about that, Yonko? We give you Tag Battle, tons of treasure, Tag Battle, and then serious challenge battle, serious challenge. And then we go back to tons of treasure. Someone doesn't watch my streams. That's unfortunate, NG, dude. I thought you were my friend, man. Peak Tanapi game management, true. You hate tons of treasure in Counter Battle. Counter Battle was fun for like a week. Counter Battle was fun for like a week when it first came out, and then it got boring. Because then you just got a whole bunch of auto clickers, and then yeah. It was nice that they're trying something new there, but yeah. And I like what they did with the Brawl 8 with the Foxy ship. I thought that that was fun. With the Foxy ship, that they added that you can knock them off the ship and like get a kill. I thought that that was kind of... that was interesting. But, yeah. You like Counter? It ends fast other than other CBs. I think Tons of Treasure ends fast, if I'm being honest. Depends what you're doing. You know, I haven't even actually gotten Chopper's title yet. Light Chopper. I didn't get his title either. But I guess since I'm done with Saturn, I'll just do this. You hate both of those modes, especially Tons of Treasure. Y'all remember Garb's release? People were running him in TOT. Well, they do that all the time. I didn't say TOT was good. I just said that it's quick. If you like have a bunch of runners on your team. If you play it properly, it's quick. Because the enemy team most likely is not playing it properly. But I don't like when League becomes Tons of Treasure. That's not fun. When League becomes Tons of Treasure, that shit's boring. I would rather you go with Saturn, if I'm being honest, dude. Alright. This is why you need Luffy fully dead. He's too annoying. I don't know why people weren't complaining about Luffy as much. They like now is the first time that I'm seeing so many people complain about Luffy. No one complained about him before, which I thought was weird. Where you want to go? Unfortunate, my guy. Yo, Pulse, what's up, man? Nice. We just need to keep getting flags, but Shark is a little bit annoying if I'm being honest. Shark is annoying me a little bit. Also, if I'm not paying much attention, it's just because I'm trying to sweat this. Nice. Okay. Are you in worst fleet? Yes. Oh, come on! That came out of the flag, man! It's because we thought the next EX would counter him, but Luffy literally has 0 counters. Well, I don't know why you thought the next EX was going to counter the EX that came right before him. They were going to work towards countering Kizaru more than Luffy, but then they didn't counter anyone with him. I mean, Saturn, technically, he makes Luffy harder to use, but people don't like Saturn, so people didn't summon for him. I still think Saturn's great. Saturn is a good unit. It's just that people didn't summon for Saturn because they don't care about Saturn. So that's why you have almost no Saturns in League. You can go, like, Saturn is the only EX that we've had in the past, like, year that you can go into League and you won't get games with 4 Saturns on your team. The only time that happened was in his first week of release. Because people were trying to use him. But then, you know. Kuma and Saturn are pretty good counters for G5. I don't think they're counters. I wouldn't say that they're counters. I would say that, like, they can deal with G5, but I wouldn't call them counters. Luffy is bad, but does he truly need a dedicated counter? Well, he's not going to get a dedicated counter because the only way to get him a dedicated counter would be that you would need to stop him from being able to cap, which they're not going to do. The problem is that he's a runner, Pulse. That's the problem. He doesn't need a dedicated he doesn't need a dedicated counter. He just needs like more units that can actually defend. The problem is that they released G5 right after we only just got our first unit that's actually able to defend. And so damn. That was good timing from LPG, if I'm being honest. I wish you didn't do that if I'm being honest. Nice. Alright, we got rid of Aokiji. That's good. I shouldn't have used my skills there. Oh, wait. Did Saturn get the flag? I didn't think he was gonna be able to get the flag. If I'm being honest. Oh, that Kizaru messed up, man. Nice. I shouldn't have used my skill there. That's fine. Use Luchi when? Maybe. Luffy isn't bad. We're not saying he's bad. He's not balanced in any way! Bro! Wait, what? How can you say that he's balanced? Bro, in what way is Luffy balanced? And tell me one thing that Luffy has that makes him balanced. Tell me one thing that balances G5, NG. Kuzan is a really good Kuma counter. That is true. You get one Saturn and one Kuma every game. Literally don't. But Luffy actually has 3 invincibility. The giant skill 1 is also kind of invincible because it makes it hard to stop. Well, that's true. That yeah, it's like, and he has massive damage reduction while using that skill. So on Team Boost, most meta EXs are broken. That's true. That is true, but they don't become unkillable like Luffy does. We don't have a lot of characters that can deal with him. Like Saturn? Saturn can deal with a Luffy if the Luffy is not smart. If the Luffy is a smart Luffy and he just lets go of the flag when Saturn uses skill 2, then Saturn can't stop him. He will inevitably get that flag. How much did Wuma cost you? 2 tickets. 2 tickets, and yeah, I think that was it. I hope. No, 3 tickets. 3 tickets. Sorry, 2 tickets. I pulled Vegapunk on 2 of them, and then the last one I pulled Kuma. Yeah, it was 3 tickets. Luffy is worse than Kizaru. He is 100%. 100%. What? 1,000,000%. Luffy is worse than Kizaru. No, Luffy is unkillable in Team Boost. He's literally unkillable. Oh, really? That doesn't hit? That's bullshit. I didn't get mad when I didn't pull Vega. Like, I pulled Vegapunk twice. It's not that I didn't pull Kuma. That's fine. Alright. Yeah. Kizaru is like a fever and Luffy's like a cancer. They're both bad, but one has to be the cure. One has no cure. Oh, okay. But most likely, like, I didn't get mad when I didn't pull like Kuma in the first 2 tickets because I at least pulled Vegapunk. In my summons for Robin and Chopper, I went 4 tickets and only pulled 1 copy of Robin in all 4 of those tickets. Then I was upset. At that point, I was upset. Kizaru doesn't have 2 ranged invincibility skills that ignore damage reduction. It's crazy, honestly. That's true. Maybe it's because you use Frankie and Kuma more. That's why G5 feels more balanced to me than you guys think. It's all perceptions. No, it's not. G5 is not balanced. The reason why G5 is not balanced is because he's a runner. That is the reason he will never be balanced. They made him way too strong for the meta that he is unstoppable as a runner. The only one who can stop him as a runner is Saturn. And you can easily ignore Saturn. As a G5 player, you can easily ignore Saturn as long as you just avoid his skill 2. If his skill 2 was faster, if you couldn't just like see him teleport and then be able to let go of the flag, then I would agree with you that he's balanced. Like in this meta. But he's not, because you can easily ignore Saturn. You don't have to worry about Saturn. And yes, you might get one shot by like Chopper or Kuma. But it doesn't matter because you can come back and then you can just go to a flag that they're not at. That's why his TF skill goes through walls. That's true, but it doesn't help. Like, going through walls is not enough. That's how did that? Oh, that did it. Okay, nice. That's fine. I need to get the flag, but I can't because these guys aren't guarding. Get the flag, dude. Nice. That's fine, even if he does manage to get that flag. God damn it, dude. Gather up. Why are you guys, like, losing flags, bro? Oh my god, dude. Nice. Oh god, dude. It's Zero. What's up, man? Oh, why does it go through walls? He literally punches through walls. I mean, I don't know why it goes through walls. Just because they need a skill that goes through, like, walls so they can deal with LPG and stuff. I don't know. Does he have 2 that hits you through walls, or... I have no idea. Have I tried Bleach Soul Resonance yet? Not yet. I've seen it, but I haven't played it yet. When you're in Arlong Park, you get hit from almost anywhere by Luffy. It's sad. That's true. I haven't played in Arlong Park in like a year or more. I think it's been more than a year. The main biggest problem are how fast he is when he can switch between the two forms with the two different movesets and two invincibility skills and also infinite block. Yeah. At least with Arlong Park is manageable. The worst one is Dressrosa. Okay. Can Blue Kaido counter Kuma? No. Kuma counters Blue Kaido easily, yeah. Wait for Kaido to use skill 1, skill 2, and right after and hold your skill 1. And reflect it or one-shot him with other skills. That's true. His skill 2 will one-shot Kaido anyways. What's your build on Kuma? Your build on them is Kuma is cooking. I have Shanks medals on him, so he gets back his skill 2 very fast. Every kill gives him back his skill 2, basically. Every 2 kills will get him back to 100% skill 2. I don't understand how in-game for you to win, you have to have the most flags, but they still want to fight units instead of protecting or capping. Well, that's why G5 is so good, because G5 is a unit that you win. G5 is a unit that gets you wins. He's not a unit that gets kills, or that should be focusing on kills. I won't say get kills because he does get kills, but he shouldn't focus on kills because he is built to get flags. That is what he's built to do. The Dressrosa stage is the worst map of all time. It makes Alabasta Knight and Sabaody. It makes you like Alabasta Knight and Sabaody. I like the Dressrosa stage, I'm gonna be honest. And I like Alabasta Knight as well. Sabaody sucks. Sabaody's garbage. If Freedom Man is dominating, you don't mind? Yeah, Freedom Man is good, dude. Why am I getting blocked by these guys, dude? Please. Let me do something, man. But we don't have a, I don't want to get... They don't have a Kizaru, I guess. No one's guarding our flags, sure. How did... Sanji's guarding pretty well there. Nice. Can I... Who is that? That's Law and Hidden Law, that's fine. Damn. Dressrosa is OP, you love Sabaody too. I like both. I like Dressrosa, I like Sabaody. Well, I mean, I don't like Sabaody. I don't like both. I like Dressrosa, I don't like Sabaody. Sabaody sucks ass. Sabaody's worst map ever created. Damn, Kizaru was good. How long do you think Kuma will last? Kuma is designed very well. I feel like Kuma's gonna be like Jabra, where he's gonna be in the meta for a long time. That's just how it's gonna be. He is going to be in the meta for a very long time. He is going to be in the game, I guess, for a very long time. Unfortunately, for most people, Kuma's just he's gonna be here. The same way that Jabra was here forever, Kuma's gonna be here for just as long. Chopper is like Jabra, Kuma you don't know. Now, I'm not talking about the fact that he has defense on, he scales off defense. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about as in terms of his impact on the meta. In terms of his impact on the meta, I would say he's more closer to Jabra than Chopper was. You see, I have skill 2 again. I don't know, man. His skill 2, with these metal sets, skill 2 comes back too fast. God damn it, nerd. Long-lasting and well-made kit. He's very well designed. He is very well designed, and because he can deal with both types of revive traits, the one that stays at 1 HP and the one that actually revives, because he can deal with both of those traits, he's going to have a long-standing, place in the meta. Chopper does cook everyone until his damage isn't good enough anymore. But Kuma, the fact that Kuma can get rid of, like, ignore both types of, like, surviving traits, that gives him benefit, dude. That gives him more benefits than Chopper. Chopper will die out at some point. Not now, but he will at some point, just like Jabra did. But Kuma will stay in the meta for a while. Chopper players have furry suits. I agree. Chopper's trash. Chopper's garbage. Chopper is garbage. Garbage, man. Kizaru is older, but he got 2 banners out of now, and Luffy has only 1 banner so far. That's... Kuma will also clap every other Celestial Dragon, the 4 Elders, Shanks, Shamrock, and Garland. That's true. I mean, I don't really like that they gave him that trait, if I'm being honest, because, like, we only have, like, 1 in the game. That's actually relevant. So I really don't like that he has that trait, but, you know, it is what it is. At the very least, it's not like Who's Who, where, like, there were, like, almost no Straw Hats in League when you played Who when he came out. There was only, like, EX Zoro, and EX Zoro clapped Who's Who, like, without even trying. So it literally didn't even matter. I mean, I guess there might have been, like, 1 or 2 Bloofies. The 1 or 2 Bloofies in the game. Oh, come on! Kuma is gonna last longer because he's better designed than, What? What just happened? Dude, what is happening? Is he just lagging? Bro, why is he lagging so much, dude? Why is he lagging so much, dude? No, this guy's just super laggy. How? I was above! I don't understand, man! How would we know? Dude, I'm just... Shut up, nerd. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Trash. Trash, 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 trash. Only reason he won was because he was lagging. Man, I keep falling for that, dude. I need to stop falling for that. Oh, come on! Ugh! Worse. Chopper is designed better than Garp and Kizaru. That's a lie. I'm sorry, most likely, but no, that's a lie. He is not designed better than Garp and Kizaru. Both Garp and Kizaru have more utility than Chopper does. Yeah, but how would I have knocked back G5? He perfect guarded. I don't trust most. To be honest, I don't agree with that. You can say he's EX level. Everyone said the same thing about Jabra when he came out. But no, he's not. No, he doesn't have more utility than Garp and Kizaru. That's not what you call utility, BMV. Garp and Kizaru both have mechanics in them that save them when they need it. Chopper doesn't have that. If he dies, if he dies, he dies. It is what it is. Garp and Kizaru can at least save themselves if they're about to die. Maybe I'm just a Garp coper, dude. Man. I wish that you wouldn't have given him a perfect dodge there. Saturn, I really wish you didn't give him a perfect dodge there. Damn. People just hate because it's Chopper? No. There's nothing I can do here. Help? How? How do you want me to help? How do you want me to help, dude? There's nothing I can do with Vegapunk. I'm just gonna get hit by Kizaru. Yep. How was he able to spam that? How was he able to spam that? There was only one Kizaru, right? Why is he able to spam that? Thank you, Kizaru, dude. How we turned this game around is beyond me, dude. Ah, Vegapunk, dude. You needed Null Stagger, dude. Why don't you have Null Stagger in the flag, man? Here we go. That's fine. Garv's banner's not out, so you did not just get the game today. Sorry to tell you, but Garv's banner's not out. It's not, right? Is it? Maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, as in you matched with two Garps and a Saturn in B-League. Oh, okay. That's what you meant. You would rather fight a Chopper than Garp and Kizaru. I feel the same way, Dusk, if I'm being honest. I agree with you there. We don't agree on many things, but this one we can agree on. The K-Law player is buns. He could have won the ops the game. I don't know. I don't know what he was doing. Chopper is balanced, BMV. Chopper's not balanced. I'm not going to agree with you there. Chopper's not balanced. My question is, what happened with Robin, dude? Chopper is so good. What happened to Robin, man? What were you trying to do with Robin, dude? Is Dark Kobe any good? I mean, if you just want to spam skills, then maybe. You could get away with him if you just want to spam. It is a rare sight. Trump might do something good in the world now. Because we agree. Alright, Saturn, dude. Oh, come on! They didn't even let me get up, bro! What about Nami and Brook and Usopp? No, but I mean that Chopper release on the same banner is what I'm talking about. Chopper literally released on the same banner. That's crazy. Imagine getting killed by frickin' what's his name? Vegapunk. Alright. Brook is dead, no one uses him. Brook and Nami are actually good, no one plays them though. I don't like Brook. I don't agree with Brook. I can agree with Nami, but not with Brook. Damn. Can we all agree that Zoro's buffs are ass? I can agree to that. I mean, they didn't give him what he needs, is what I'll say. I'll say they didn't give him what he needed. Nice. They basically gave him the ability to KO Saturn, but it didn't really scratch the meta. Yeah, because Saturn's not there, dude. Like I said, you don't, like, the problem is Zoro is fine, but you almost don't see Saturn at all. So what is Zoro there to do? See, that's the difference between Zoro, Chopper, and Kuma and Bonnie. Kuma and Bonnie and Chopper, they were designed not just to deal with one specific unit. They were designed to deal with the meta. Zoro was made to deal with one unit, which is just Saturn. That's it. That's all Zoro was made to deal with. Garbage. Literal trash. Stussy has no knockback. Yeah. Stussy, if Stussy had knockback, she would literally be best defender in the game. If Stussy just had knockback, she would literally be best defender in the game. Yeah, she's basically an attacker, literally. She doesn't even need defense because she's just an attacker. They made Zoro like Dark Element counter. No, they didn't. He doesn't counter anything. Saturn is non-existent. He doesn't counter him. You don't even need a Saturn counter anymore. There are so many units that counter Saturn now that you don't even need a Saturn counter. Saturn is so unfortunate, man. They literally bashed this man to the floor with how many counters he has in League at the moment. Snake is mid, but not great. Yeah, Snake's not S tier anymore. Definitely. She's definitely not S tier anymore, but... I mean, she's okay. You can get away with her. That was smart. I'm so glad I did that. See, this is the problem with Vegapunk. This is the problem with Vegapunk, is... because he takes too much damage, man. Join me, my friend. That's fine. All right. Saturn is broken, his problem is being slow, but that's like not a small problem is the problem. The fact that it's not a small problem, that's the issue. Alright. If a unit can ignore people on the flag, they basically counter Stussy. Yeah, exactly. She has no counterplay to G5 is the problem. They shoved that old man in the locker, he came back, asked for his lunch money. Basically. Is Kuzan the better defender again? No, because he gets one-shot by Kuma and Bonnie, and right now Kuma and Bonnie are... they're more prominent in League than Saturn is. Your Luffy is too busy fighting to get a flag. Peak teammate experience. Sounds like my teammates, dude. What do I do against people using credit card chat? Credit D card. What do you do against people using credit D card? Build your account. That's the only thing you can do. You have to pause, build your account, and don't summon on EXs until you say like you can guaranteed get them. Don't waste your gems on EXs that you're not going to be able to get without going to the guaranteed. Saturn is a bum for real. I mean, it's unfortunate, dude. It is. Very unfortunate. Saturn trying to fight Kuma is like Light Shanks trying to fight Garp, basically. They did a really good job making Saturn counter. You don't know what's going to happen to Luffy, though. I mean, I don't think they intended to counter Saturn. I honestly don't. I honestly don't think that they were intending to counter him. I think it just kind of happened. Oh, come on! That's it. That's fine. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a bit stuck here. Damn. All right. I don't know where to go. There's nowhere I can go. Yeah, see, Chopper's gonna be able to guard that. Yeah, I can't do anything about Kuma. Basically copied my metal set, dude. Oh, come on! Bro, I still have my barrier, you bitch! Oh, that's so bullshit, man! Grab the flag. Uta, if you had just grabbed the flag, bro! Why did no one grab the flag, bro? Why are you all, like, floating around, dude? Come on, man. Garp, Chopper, and Kuma, Garp, Chopper are on the same tier this meta, and Kizaru is just below them. I personally would say Kizaru, Kuma, and Chopper are on the same tier, and Garp is one tier below them, but that's just me. G5 has been a tier above everyone since his release. Even when Saturn came out, he didn't drop. He didn't drop, and that's the problem. He was too strong, and he is too strong. He's just too strong, man. Simply because he's a busted runner who's also a hidden attacker. Well, the problem is EX runners are always basically attackers. Always. Tell me one EX runner that didn't get kills. Tell me one EX runner that didn't get kills. There isn't one. When they release EX runners, they always, like, give them hidden attacker trades. Light Shanks was literally an attacker. He wasn't even a runner. Light Shanks was basically an attacker. I wish that skill would go downward. Make my life a lot easier. Oh, come on! You were down, you bitch! Come on, man! That's so bullshit! I should have never been hit by frickin' that asshole skill! I don't know where to go. Well, there's another thing that he's good at, is killing Vegapunk, because everyone's good at killing Vegapunk, apparently. Apparently everyone's just good at killing Vegapunk, dude. Shanks' light, so he was more prominent. Yeah, he was just stupid good, that's all it was. Guys, help! Guys! Come on! Help! Guys, help! Help! Come on! Can we get some help? I'm screwed. There's nothing I can do here. Wow, he was late. That was unfortunate. Kizaru was late. I thought that he was going to do that a lot earlier. I thought that Kizaru was going to do that a lot earlier. He messed up. Most of the EXs are good on release. What do you expect? Zoro was not good on release. EX Zoro was not good on release. I don't care what any of you say. Olin and Kaido crushed him. He was literally mid on release. Light Shanks was mid on release. People just like him because he could get kills. But he was mid. Light Shanks was mid on release. He was not, like, good on release. He was mid. What other EXs even are there that were mid? What other EXs even are there that were mid? Obviously you weren't. You definitely were. Now, Blue Yamato... Yeah, Blue Yamato was mid on release. Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was. She was, for sure. Yeah. And now that you mention it, yeah. Nah, Blue Runner Big Mom was good. On release, Blue Runner Big Mom was good. The problem was after that. Blue Runner Big Mom was good when she came out. Obviously, you guys were good. I mean, can we say they were mid? I mean, I guess when they released, Roger didn't exist, but you were no. This guy was mid. 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 This guy on release was the definition of mid. This guy on release was the definition of mid, dude. The definition of mid on release. Oden, bro, how quickly Oden would clap his ass, you couldn't even count, dude. You wouldn't even realize it, and you were already dead from Oden, bro. Oden clapped him so easily that it wasn't even funny. No, Sakazuki at his prime, dude. Sakazuki, when he released, he was a monster, bro. I can agree with Blue Yamato, though. I can. There isn't really much else. Yeah. Zephyr was a monster on release. He was a monster on release. He was a monster. Like I guess he was I guess you could say he was a monster on release. Not really a monster, but he was good on release. Cooking those Odens and Rogers, yeah, of course. Sakazuki was good, man. He was. Sakazuki, like that was probably the most fun meta that I have played. Was the Sakazuki meta, in my opinion. I love this meta. But the best meta in terms of how good the meta was, that would be Olin and Kaido. I'm not going to include Zoro because Zoro was mid. But Olin Kaido meta, that was a really good meta. That was the best meta we've had in the game. Since EXs have released, that's been the best meta. Before EXs released, every meta was good. Before EXs released, every meta was good. But Red Doofy was too strong. Akainu and Yamato. Now, I just think in terms of game balance, the Olin and Kaido meta was the best. Damn, it actually used my skill. What? Where were you aiming? Bro, where were you aiming? Aw, dude, these units are gonna piss me off, man. You used to use Dressrosa Zoro and Rayleigh in the Roger Sakazuki meta. I did too. Dressrosa Zoro was my guy, man. He really was. He is the first unit that I boost forward straight away. As soon as boost 4 came out, I sold all my frags and just went straight to him. What? First of all, I dodged. Second of all, how does that one shot? No, that's bullshit, dude. How does that one shot? Bro, how is it? Wait. That doesn't make any sense. How does he do that much damage? Wait, how does he do that much? How is he able to do that much damage? Anyways. Sabo ruled that meta. I personally had Garp as number 1 in that meta. I thought Sabo was no. I had Sabo number 1. Yeah, Garp was number 2. Yeah. When Sabo came out, I had him number 1, and I had Garp number 2. Anyways, I'm gonna call it a day here. And I can come back tomorrow, because now end of month is over. I don't have to stay back anymore. Saturn has 20% attack buff, skill 1 ignores damage reduction, and he also does 50% more damage to runners. Yeah, but I wasn't a runner. Nah, I had Sabo number 1. I put Aokiji as number 3. In that meta, in that first anniversary meta, I put Aokiji as number 3. I'm honestly the opposite side to you guys. In my opinion, if you were using Aokiji, you just had to let Sabo get the flag. There was nothing you could do, in my opinion, to stop Sabo. That's just my opinion, DMV. From what I saw in that meta, there was nothing you could do to stop Sabo. Zone. Sabo would counter and you took him out the flag. It's not what I saw, dude. That's not what I saw. That's not what I saw, dude. No, most likely. I'm just talking based on what I've seen and what I saw in that meta in League. Aokiji was not able to guard against Sabo. Sabo only took my flag if a teammate hit his counter, but that happens every game, dude. That literally happens every game. Anyways, our opinions are completely based off of our experiences. From my experience in the first anniversary meta, Garp was more useful to me than honestly, I didn't even have Sabo, but Garp was more useful to me than Aokiji was. That's why I put him as number 2, but as a Kuzan player, can't counter Sabo very well. There you go, Dusk. We agree again. I think it's going to be raining marshmallows or something because me and Dusk agreed twice in one stream. But sure. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna call it a day here. So thank you all for joining. I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy the stream, then please do leave a like and please do subscribe if you'd like to see more content. I will be back tomorrow, and yeah, I'm hoping to pick up the other streams again as well. I just need to get out of the work group, but yeah. Anyways, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.